Stop caring what people think. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. Stop caring what people think. Guilty, guilty, guilty in a former life. So for me, guys, I've had a roller coaster life. I really have. And I wouldn't take back any of my adversities. As a matter of fact, I was talking to somebody just yesterday. And my father left when I was 3. And my mom had to work a bunch of jobs, and she had her own life and she had her challenges. So, mom wasn't around that much. And, there wasn't much food. And, we were poor. And went through hard times. And I realized that because of that adversity, because of those struggles, it's largely in part what made me the man I am today. Because I know a lot of my friends that, they had a different upbringing. A couple parents at home, they got to do things, go on vacations. And, they were what I would consider spoiled. And they turned out to be little assholes. So it's kind of like when you have to work for everything in your life, you appreciate it more. But what happened to me, truthfully, and no excuses, this is just the truth, just what happened. I married the wrong woman for the wrong reasons. And what happened is I started giving up pieces of myself to fit in the box that I had to fit in to be her husband. So once you start living a life that isn't really you, you are in constant chaos. Your confidence is gone. And so for me, when I was trying to climb out of that, I was looking for validation because I didn't know who I was or the person I was. I was trying to seek some comfort in that. And it'll never work because no matter who you are, you're always going to have people that don't like you for some reason. Maybe a lot of people that don't like you for a reason. If you take a stand on something, if you actually have strong opinions, a lot of people are not going to like you. And that's okay. So the lesson today, and I know I kind of went into the rant before we got into the quote, but the lesson for today is really important, guys, because I failed at this miserably. And so I know what it feels like to actually care what people think. And now is a different story. And I'll touch on that after the quote. So today, Marcus Aurelius. I'm constantly amazed by how easily we love ourselves above all things, yet we put more stock in the opinions of others than we do in our own self-assessment. How much credence we give the opinions of our peers have on us, and how little to have our very own. So Ryan Holiday continues here, and he really talks about how quickly we disregard our own feelings and adopt someone else's. He uses a reference here of clothing, right? You see something, you think it looks good, and someone makes a comment on that. Well, now that plan is seen here. Well, oh man, maybe this doesn't look good, and it's in your head a little bit, right? Like most Stoic exercises, this one attempts to teach us that although we can control our own opinions, we don't control what other people think, especially about us. So for this reason, putting ourselves at the mercy of the opinions of others and trying to gain approval of others is a very dangerous endeavor. So here's my story. I'm gonna put it out there, right? I was in another court battle with my ex-wife, and I went back the next month to try and do things, and it was adjourned. And I was upset that it was adjourned. So I said, you know what? I'm going to actually open up and tell the world who I am, and I'm going to start living my life. And this was April of 2022. On Facebook, I created a big post, and I actually had my website done. And I said, wow, I want to introduce you to Harley Daddy. I am a pro-dominant. I actually have submissives. I live an alternative lifestyle. I used to live a world of, vanilla. Now I live in a world of kink. And oh my God, my world erupted. I lost a lot of people. One of my business partners in particular, and I'm gonna mention her name right now, Heather Martin. We were working on a very big deal in Florida to partner together. And when I came out openly as being openly polyamorous, she said, I can't do business with you. I can't do business with this type of person. And I said, Heather, I'm confused. I said, I'm openly polyamorous, which means I'm speaking the truth and being open and honest with my relations. You have been cheating on your husband for 5 years, living in a different state, and I'm the bad person. Interesting. Love you, gotta go. Heather Martin, I wish you the best. That's what we call hypocrisy, right? You're gonna call someone out for actually being open and honest about something, yet you are lying to yourself, lying to everyone else, defaulting on your marriage, right? You made an oath under God and to the government. I won't do that because that's not truthful and that's not ethical. That's why I enter into dynamics and not marriages. We have contracts and collars, not licenses where the government is involved or God. So when I did that, lost a lot of people, but I found my real people who loved me for me. Me, not some version of myself that I had to create for the delicate palate of others. They love me for me, open, honest, integrity. And so guys, that has been my journey. And I will truthfully tell you this, once you start being in alignment with nature, which is being your authentic self, which is stop caring what people think and only focus on who you are. Only then can you truly have happiness. Any other way, it's false. It's an illusion. If you are pretending to be something you're not for anyone else, any level of happiness you may think you feel, it is gained out of unnatural means. I bought this. I achieved this. It is not real. It is not wholesome. My happiness is genuine because I'm fucking really, truly living myself. I'm living the life that I want to live. Honestly, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. So I know who the fuck I am. I'm an amazing man. I'm an amazing human being. I have depths of soul that some people can't even imagine. Yes, I'm saying that because it's the truth. This is pretty good, by the way. 4 times protein, very little sugar. I went on it a little. I have a crown, so I'm trying not to eat a lot of hard stuff, but it's pretty good. Good little protein snack. Only 5 grams of sugar. As I work, 3 grams of sugar. Not bad. So, back on target. My happiness has come from focusing on who I am and the opinions of myself and my self-analysis of myself in a constant pursuit of excellence. I don't care what people think about me. I don't. And I put stuff on social media to inspire people. But I also put things on social media to challenge people's thought process, to challenge the status quo. And I'm okay with that because some people are going, man, this guy's gross, multiple women, oh my God, yuck. I don't care what you think because I'm happy. Because in my old life, being monogamous, married, I went months, quarters without sex. That is never a problem now. No is not an option in my world. I get what I want when I want. And if one of my women is not feeling up to it, trust me, those bitches will fist fight to jump in my bed. I love you girls. I really do, but it's the truth, right? I live a fulfilled life because I finally stopped giving a shit about what other people think. This is my life. I've only got one of these things, man, and it's probably fucking 3/4 over, maybe even longer. I may die tomorrow. That's why every single second of my life is so important, guys. Yours too. Fuck. Start living your life. Don't give a shit what I think about you. Fuck other people's opinions. Live your life. But at least have some guidance and some principles to follow, and that's why I've adapted and have implemented the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into my life. And guys, based on that, we are going to have the most amazing day.